Okay, Firestarter Day 2. This has been a long time coming, actually. Funnily enough, when I did Firestarter Day 1 solo stealth, and I just sneaked out with the 9 bags without going all deaths, all kills or whatever, I actually went back a few more times just to get all deaths and kills. I thought that it would be a pretty cool video to have. Would be to kill everybody on a map and not just sneak by getting one warehouse, which I did, but at the end of it, and I still have the video, and I might do something with it actually. What I actually did was I wanted to destroy all the bags, so I blew up the big generator on day 1, and I started throwing all the bags in, and one of the bags didn't go off, so I go up to pick the bag up, and then it went off and exploded. So it took me down to like very minimal health. So then I'm really careful and quiet, and then I throw another one in, and that one doesn't go off. And I sit there and I sit there and it doesn't go off. And then I think, oh screw it, well this one is definitely not going off. I go up to it and the damn thing kills me. Can you believe that? So I actually solo stealth fully day 1 on Firestarter. Killed every one of the, is it the Cobra Street Gangs or the Mendozas or whatever it is. And then I end up dying, and the worst thing is, the worst thing is that I turned off the computer AI because it bugs me having the name up in the top corner all the time. So I couldn't, like, when you go down, you can just signal over to them to come and revive you. But I'd turn them off, so I couldn't. And I still have that video, so I might actually put that one up as, like, the world's biggest fail. Because I think the video was, like, 30 minutes long of me trying to solo Firestarter. But anyway, that's by the by. We're on day 2. And, oh, well, we'll talk about day 2, but day 1 before I got to this part was actually another mess. So I tried to solo it again. You can see I have my body bag build. And the idea was that I will solo stealth day 1, then I'd make day 2 a lot easier, and I ended up going loud right at the end there on day 1 because I messed up. I shot someone and someone got seen, and it was a bit of a disaster. So I was able to just transport all the bags that I needed just to get out. I have that video too. I guess I could show that one, or a montage of fails, but again, day 1 is done. Go back and try Firestarter day 1. Trust me. I mean, it's a little frustrating at first, but it's definitely worthwhile. It's a fun mission. But anyway, like I say, back to day 2. We're in. I've already spoke for almost 3 minutes, and I've not described anything of what's going on. So we broke in, and I've already hacked the computer, so that's cool. And now I've just got to get to the 2 little boxes. I kind of get a little pinched here. I didn't even know this area exists, actually. And I'm not and obviously that means I don't know where the guards come when they come out here. There is a camera there, so I do have to be super careful, but this guy just sits there. He doesn't want to come out and see me. I did think about taking him out in that little side room and then dumping the bag out here, but I didn't want to mess with that. So I've got one more little cable to cut, and I think I speed some of this up because I get super pinched. I think someone else comes out this way too. But yeah. So that's what I'm on to now, is just cutting those cable bits, and then once that is done, I can actually open up the door, and I think, yeah, I picked the lock on it. Yeah, I was thinking for a second, do I need to drill it? But no, that's not the case. That is not the case. So the other thing to note when you do this on Deathwish is that when you do finally get into the server room, there are 2 servers. On Overkill and less difficulty, there's just 1. So on Deathwish there are 2. But this is a bit of a bitch just trying to get to this box because it's in a hell of a spot. It's kind of a main thoroughfare, or it seems to be on this attempt at least anyway. It did take me a couple of tries to get this one, Firestarter Day 2 done. And I don't believe that it's that difficult. It really just depends on a little bit of luck. Because the thing is when you're doing those boxes, that I'm trying to get to this one now, as I almost get spotted. I have to backtrack completely. Is you have to open the box if they see the box actually open. So if you open it and then have to run away because the guards come in, they'll see the open box and you're game over with that. So something to note. So we cut the little cable on this one, and then we'll run over to the gensec door to the server room, and then we're good. So that just turned the alarm off. There's quite a few guards on here. I don't know what, there seems to be a lot of cameras. That's probably why I don't take guards out, but it would help thin them out a little bit. And it's a pretty easy layout on here too. But the paths of some of these guards, or the FBI guards, are ridiculous. They'll do U-turns, they'll do all kinds of shit. So something to be careful of. And when we're actually in the server room, which this guy's fucking stood right in front of right now, which is, I should take him out, but I don't. Once we get in there, there is a drill that we need to get going. So if you do try this solo stealth, make sure you have a silent drill, else you'll be in serious shite. Yeah, I've got all those body bags, and I don't use one of them, I don't think. So well, let's lockpick into here. Now the worst thing is about this one is that if a guard does walk by this, they're going to see it. I'm not sure if I do end up taking one out. Maybe that was a different attempt. I'm not too sure. But there's two guards in that room opposite, but those are just stationary guards who are just looking over at the cameras. Yeah, this guy doesn't see me. He just ends up going backwards. That's not a problem. It can be a bit of a pain trying to get the servers out, especially I think this door itself actually is the furthest one where it can spawn. So you have to go through the entire, well, pretty much cut through the center of this FBI building with these servers. And of course you move slow as all hell with these servers. So make sure if you do make a build to solo stealth this, you do the body bags for day one. You do lock picking skills. You do, what else are you going to need? You need your walk-in, what is it, transporter? Yeah, that's it. Stick transporter aced on there, you'll be okay. I'm moving at a decent speed, but what it means is that you can't dart out of the way if you need to. That almost went to shit right there. But find a path you're most comfortable with. There are a few ways down the stairs, but I think I get the second one out pretty fast actually. I do some speed up of the second one, I think. Ah, you know what? Just remember it, because I've had this recording for a while now. Maybe I would say 2 or 3 weeks, and I'm just getting around to chatting over it. So I just skim by a little bit in the middle just to remember it. And I'm just remembering now. Actually, I didn't watch it to the end, but I believe that a guard spots the server room open, so I end up having to kill him. But it happens at a decent time. Like a really opportune time, because I'm on my way back there anyway. At this point, I wondered what the fuck I was doing, but I'm actually contemplating going through this door. And then I believe I decide against it and think, fuck it, that's just stupid, because it was a disaster around there last time, so why the hell would I go through all that again? So I don't. So I'll go back through the main entrance, and then you'll see, I believe, an exclamation point, because one of the... Gotta get that cheeky package. Yeah, one of the guards sees the... I don't think they see the door open. That's not the issue. I think they see the server room thing. I don't know. But it happens... Oh, phone. Happens now, look, which kind of happened at the right time.
Everything's good.
Which is kind of nice. That happened really good. I was kind of lucky there, to be honest, because if he'd have exclamation pointed right at the end when I was dropping the server bag off, I'd be in serious doo-doo. There's no way I would have got back, and I don't have ECM, so... Damn phone. So, off we go with this one. Last bag. And now I'm just... really, I'm just concerned that these guys are going to walk in, so it is just a matter of... getting the freak out of here as fast as possible.
We're good.
I think I just take it straight through down to the left here. Just say screw it. He's turned the other way. Duck down. Nailed it. See a guy over here. You don't see me. Crouch down. Back off. Nailed it. Crouch down. That's pretty much it. There's not really much to it. I do have day 3 stealth. I know it's just a bank heist, and you know, funnily enough, it took me 30 minutes, but I got it. I mean, it was just solo stealth, but I'll have that one up soon too. But that is it.